But you rain on you. I can make your dreams come true. I can make it rain on you. I can make it rain on you. I can make your dreams come true. I can make your dreams come true.
You felt like home to me, and this all felt real, truly. And you felt like home to me, and this all felt real, truly.
I'm losing touch. Need you to save me. Save me. I feel safe in your arms. Wanna stay with your heart. I'm losing touch. Need you to save me. Save me. I feel safe in your arms. Wanna stay with your heart.
All right. I'm loving the music right now, but gonna have to cut it short here. As we are getting everything in place, I want to say, let's see. Let me just make sure this is good. Oh, no. Don't want that. No. 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 Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. Welcome, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in today as we get another 18 versus 18 match. This is the Winter Invitational Tournament. I got a special guest with me. He's casted a 49s seasonal match with me as well. I like to say good friend, right? It's my boy Wix. Wix, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, City. How are you doing?
I'm good, bro. Ready to cast some 18s. Not very fond of Roer River House, but hey, we got some shit up on our sleeves. I'm testing out a couple something a little bit new just to maybe make the experience or the watching of this cast a little bit better. But I do want to start off by saying thank you to Wix and thank you to OPBHB and Otters.
Yeah, it looks like they just called in my chat that 1 hour 15 minutes is going to be the start. So 35 or so seconds from now, we'll be underway here.
All right, so 1:15 start right now. I will say for those watching, the timer will be on the top right as you see right here. I will take that off. But Wix will be streaming on the Otter side. If you go ahead and take a look at the screen right here, we have a split screen. So yeah, we'll go ahead and run the dual screen right now as we get into it. There you go. Match has started as I will be streaming on the OPBHB side as they are playing the Axis. Wix, what do you think, bro?
Looks like we got caught 2 squads going from the north side and 1 squad going from the south side come out here. No rockets yet. They're sprinting towards Roer River House right now.
Let's switch back to the very big picture. It looks like OPBHB choosing to kind of spread it, north south. Cap progress is going towards OPBHB.
There goes some rockets.
Rockets coming
from
out.
Maxi Pad.
Take a look at the dual screen right here. We'll get down and dirty in here. Oh my god, that's a nice rocket.
A lot of smoke's coming out. I think everybody's going to try to rush to get in these structures.
OPBHB actually still capping right now. Got a lot more maybe presence within the area. As I'm over here on the D3 column, I'm on the OPBHB side, Wix. But
I'm
Chips,
watching Chips here run straight in. I'm watching him. He's making the charge. He isn't.
Oh my!
Blurg. Like 50 just mows him down.
Like 50 ninjas does take him down with the hip fire.
Cap progress going the way of Otter currently.
Taking a look over here, I'll go ahead and stick on this south side right here as Wix. You could stay up on the north side at the actual cap, but man, Otters.
Yeah, OPBHB looks like they're hanging back a little bit on the north side here. They don't really seem to be trying to push too deep into the cap sector.
Looking at Otters right now, they've got a little bit of control of the high ground right here. OPBHB crew and Butters, they're also over here on the south side. If I switch over to just my camera, Grot squad leading today. He will be having the southern duty, and as I say that, Otter they've got the point. I mean, what's the OPs looking like right now? If I take a look at my side, OPBHB immediately putting down their OPs as they know they were gonna lose the point. How's it looking for you?
Yeah, we got 1 OP right behind the house on Roer River on the west side there. Another one set back a little bit further behind that. And then obviously the one we have on the south hill, right on the border of the playable area there. So definitely prioritizing that high ground and, of course, the hard point itself.
Yes, and with this being a best of 3, this will be the first match. Every match will be played on Roer River House. I think as much as I hate Roer River House, I think it's very skill based. If you know the terrain and all that, I think it'll work in your favor, especially with the teams banning the points to get to where they're at now. But OPBHB are playing the very slow game here, man. And with the dual camera right now, I'm looking at the actual hard cap from the top. OPBHB are just sitting, as well as Otters. Otters are not trying to make any advance right now, man.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's kind of settled in, and nobody's really in too much of a hurry to push anyone back. Obviously, Otters holding the point doesn't really have much reason to, but OP knows they still got a lot of time left, still 25 minutes left. There's no urgency on their part.
Oh yeah. I'm looking to see a lot of nice rockets from Hagrid from Otters. If you guys aren't familiar with Otters, they are a co-op with 75th and 79th. Both teams that have participated in season 0 of 18's the regular season. But yeah, man, OPBHB are not no slumps either. They are coming into this tournament. Oh my god, that was a nice rocket from Hagrid. But OPBHB coming in as the 2nd seed. So expecting a lot of great things from them. They are very familiar with competitive. What do you think so far?
Had a rocket take out one of the Otter OPs here. Their actual one that was right on the hard point.
Oh wow!
So that's why we started to see a little bit of cap progress from OPBHB, but they really aren't moving a whole lot. They seem to have their areas, and they're just kind of sticking to them, not really pushing too hard. I'm not sure what they're waiting for.
Taking a look at OPBHB's line, man, it's looking beautiful, man. With Otter they're kind of stacking that house, right?
Yeah, I think you see a little bit of a different approach to it. Otter looks to be focusing more the hard cap, and OPBHB, I can see it on my screen just from the top view.
Yep.
They're spread out. They have a nice kind of maybe a little bit of a curved partial circle of a line just around that point, knowing that they don't really need to get in the hard point right now. Whereas when I look at my map, I see a little bit of more clustering of Otter rather than the spread out kind of line we see.
I'm gonna go ahead and lock in with Chuck as he's kind of just camping here. Megadon has actually got a round right here. I don't know if you see it on the south side right there, Wix, but nice. I can't see his name.
Knight, yeah.
As I'm locked on to Megadon. Oh, there's an OP just right there. So gonna go ahead and switch over back to my camera right here. Megadon actually getting around. He's over here on the south side, Wix. Very close to an OP. He could probably see them spawning in.
Yeah, I think he might have just seen that spawn come in.
Oh, but Infidel.
Infidel, nice shot to keep that OP safe.
Infidel getting the very good shot right there onto Megadon right there. With the match beginning out, we have 21 minutes left, but I will like to highlight some of the top fraggers within this format. Looking right now, at least the top 3 that you guys could see on screen. Chris JT from Otters with 11, OP Beastly Panda with 10, and BHB Wisconsin with 8 right now, man. I'm expecting it. Oh my god, Haggard. I'm telling you, bro. Hagrid is fucking. He's nice with that rocket. He's real
Yeah,
nice.
there's no tanks in this game mode. So if you're gonna take AT, what are you saving the rockets for? Let them loose, aim at a tree. There's a decent chance that somebody's sitting next to it. Why
Oh
not?
yeah.
Watching Wisconsin right now, looking over a rock. I think they know he's here, but
We'll go ahead and
cast
go
a curse
on
so
the dual
far.
camera. I'll go ahead and take a look at where like 50 ninjas is gonna mount up right here. Just they're starting to push up the house a little bit here. Just curious
Yeah,
curious to see.
looks like they're just kind of creeping forward. They're not in any hurry to go
Oh.
running, but they do seem to be moving forward a little.
Hold on,
We're
wait.
starting to see our first run.
Could you go ahead and
That's
lock on to Crew right there? He's in the back line.
Where?
Crew taking down 3 people before taking
see him.
himself down. We have a little penetration over here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at Butters as he looks on over here. Butters takes down JFK shot first. I'm not sure if he's getting shot right now by Grot or Fizzy. Oh, he does go down. But I mean, if you take a look at my screen, OPBHB already getting inside the house right there, but this middle side for Otters have been it's completely not protected.
Ooh, almost got a double kill with a rocket from Hagrid there. Just shot it right off of the side of the main house here. No cap progress yet, but for the first time we're seeing OPBHB getting people inside the house.
As you say that,
Finn the medic.
Chuck Cuckham takes down the Southern OP from OPBHB, so that Southern squad will have to... Actually, no, Infidel is still alive, so he could reset it immediately. But Otter's kind of doing something a little nice on the south side as OPBHB start to cap Roer River House right here.
Keeb's still alive up here as well, another squad leader. Just took down Chuck there. So not a full loss. All 3 OPs for Otter are still active. 2 of them, like from the beginning, look to be focused on that.
Oh my god.
Another rocket.
Holy shit, that was either Hagrid or Maxipad. So Don Vice making his way. Oh, sorry. Don Vice was making his way to the house right there, but Otter are... I mean, what do you think, man? Otter, they've done a pretty good job of kind of holding this.
Yeah, they're really holding the line, and I think they're making use of the cap boost of the strong point when they need to. That's why we haven't seen a lot of cap progress, even though OP kind of took over this house briefly, but it looks like they've got it back a little bit. Nobody seems to want to stay inside the house too long, though.
Right.
Curious, we've seen a couple medics out here.
What do you got?
On OPBHB.
Oh yeah.
And I saw one on my site as well. Oh, he switched off of it. Some RPers. They're having fun with it.
I hope you guys are having a great weekend, as much as me and Wix are. Hope you guys had a happy New Year's. I'm over here watching Keebs right now as he's going up against Chris JT. Takes him down. Keebs, from the past that I've casted OPBHB, he usually doesn't play squad lead. So a little bit surprising to see him play, but no matter what, both teams very good. This is my first time seeing Otters as a co-op. I'm sure a lot of people, damn, fucking Joe just murdered Chips on that north side right there. How's it looking though, Wix?
Yeah, I'm over here watching Guardsman and Hagrid, who of course just shot a rocket towards the building on the OPBHB side, making sure he never dies with any bazooka rockets in pocket. See where he's going.
God.
He seems to be making a move right now. Oh, he got cut down.
A lot of that will be happening within the matches. You know, considering this is only round 1 or the first match of the best of 3, I'm thinking that you know, the teams are gonna adapt. I mean, you would hope so. But yeah, I'm trying this dual cam as we get everything set. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. As I have it right here, I'm locked on to Dark Times right here, as he's kind of in the back right there. What are you seeing on the actual hard point, Wix?
Well, I was watching over here. Steak Fries guy's got himself in a little ratty position here, laying behind this wall. He's got a couple kills just laying here, watching him run by, watching up the hill, kind of watching that angle through the hole in the wall, trying to kind of cut them off if they start to move forward. So they should be aware that he's here, but he's just kind of got a rat spot going there.
Right, right.
Looks like he's already got Don. Oh, he turned away. He already got Don Weiss from that position once. Looks like they're passing each other. He's going for it now. He's making a run. I think he's got an MG in his sights. Yeah, like 50 ninjas just got run up on.
Over here on
Prize guy.
The left side, Dark Times is in a very good position right now. He probably was spotted by Chris JT or somebody else, but he's next to 2 OPs right now for you know, pressuring Otter to maybe move it, or he's playing it very patient right now.
Yeah, both the OPs are down the hill straight to the north from Dark Times, watching from down the hill now.
Right.
Sure, he's seeing him spawn in, aware of what's going on over here.
Dark Times is playing it very well right here, as he's trying to help his team. And as I say that, OPBHB, they were capping. Right now it's a little neutral, but he's just gonna farm this thing. I mean, how close is he to the actual OP? Wix?
He's probably a little over 50, maybe 70 meters straight up the hill. So he's got, I mean, it's a distance he should be hitting most of those shots, because there isn't really too much cover except the trees. He's probably just thinking to himself that he's never going to be able to make a run down here. So if he can find a spot where he can just slow him down, getting off the OPs, get a couple on every spawn wave, you know, that's going to be the best he can hope for. He's a rifleman. He's been alive a while, so I doubt he's got his grenades left. He might be able to resupply himself. Looks like he just got taken down by Guardsman with the machine gun. So
right. I do want to adjust this. Sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to get everything a little bit as I fix. So, okay, there you go. There you go. Perfect. Just fixing the stats right now, but just looking at it, man. OPBHB have definitely are up there with the kills right now. Beastly Panda with 20, Wisconsin with with 18.
I just witnessed a knife fight that ended in a trade.
What? I'm so sorry.
There was 2 people knife fighting. I don't remember who it was. They were knife fighting in the middle of the smoke, and they ended up stabbing each other to death at the same time.
Oh my god. Do you remember who it was?
I don't. I was focused on the act. I didn't look at the names, but that was amazing.
NCK getting a pretty good frag right there, as MaxiPad and Wisconsin are pretty close to each other.
Don Weiss just crushed his skull.
as I'm over here on the north side, you see Haggard and NCK on this, but like 50 is on the MG, kind of just spraying.
Yeah, this is the farthest I've seen from Otter on the far north side here. Trying to maybe box out, maybe get some OPs and relieve some of the pressure they saw. MG42 is going to be tough to overcome.
Right. I do want to ask if you guys like this. Oh shit. OPBH Keeb's OP has gotten reset. So but I do want to ask you guys as you guys are watching. Do you guys like the double cam? Roer River House is kind of tricky. You can't really see too much other than like dots. And I'm just trying to make it, a little bit spicier and get Wix actually involved within the cast and not just being a commentator. We've got Chips out here in the front. Chips has been playing pretty aggressive as a squad lead. Something a little new to me, at least.
There's a few different ways you can play it. Sometimes if you're trying to move that OP up, having the SL out there fragging can be a credit.
Taking a
We
look.
got a couple.
Go ahead, Wix.
I was gonna say we got a couple guys on the west or east side of Roer River, Maxi Pad and Cost GS, kind of holding down the east side here, kind of in that position we saw Steak Fries guy earlier.
We've got Grot on the very southern side right here as Infidel tries to push up. Grot in very good position, just taking out Butters from BHB, but man, it's looking like Otter is doing pretty well, man. Considering that OP BHB got some pretty good shooters.
Yeah, definitely. Great job so far by Otter. I'm a little bit surprised we haven't seen a little bit more aggressiveness from OPBHB. They're just by taking a glance at the leaderboard seem to be a little bit ahead in kills,
right?
But just not really gaining ground.
Yeah, as you say that, OPBHB starting to take Roer River House, but just like that, Otter exactly where they need to be. If you go ahead and go into the house and see how they're stacking the actual hard cap, during the pregame talk, I was telling you that this is a way that teams can cheese their way into a win. They're literally stacking like per floor on that hard cap.
Yeah, there's a couple on each level here in the corner of the house. We just look for Major basically, Perks, and Sheep God just sitting in the corner, keeping that hard point on. And I think that's kind of been the difference is that, you've seen the two OPs really close to the hard cap. So when Otter gets into a little trouble with the cap and they start to cap, they just are able to throw some weight in there. When you consider that everybody on both teams is basically in the soft cap, the hard cap's really the difference it's gonna swing the cap one way or another.
Oh yeah, as we swap over to my fabulous top view right here, we've got Director deep in the back line, maybe trying to get an OP. He does go down by Guardsman, but OPBHB, they're pushing and they're pushing and they're pushing, but then they can never get that solid cap weight to go in there because of what Otter is doing. And this comes with, both of them experience, but maybe it's a plus to play allies on that side because it's easier to get in, maybe, Wix, from their side.
It could be. I'm not so sure about that, but I think just seeing the two OPs up so close, I think if we saw OPBHB kind of pushing south of the flat area where the house is,
Yeah.
they could wipe those OPs, if they just are able to out-frag them.
Yes.
But they just seem to kind of be sitting straight east of the cap, and they're collecting some kills and getting some pushes. There's a good push coming right now.
Yes.
But maybe they're not realizing where the OPs are, because I think that's going to be the key, is to get one or two of those hardpoint OPs down, and that's really going to swing it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the dual cam. We do have 5 minutes 45 seconds left in the match. So OPBHB playing a little bit more aggressive now towards the house. As I get up here to Beastly Panda, he's second place in kills right now with 23, actually 24 now. So he's been popping off this game. Yeah. Aragon of OP, another great shooter as well.
So we still have Sheep God kind of sitting in the hard cap in the house.
Right.
In the corner there.
Wix, let's pull up the OP situation for both teams right now, as OPBHB start to cap. I mean, OPBHB, they've got 2 on the north side and then 1 on the south side. So they're...
Yeah, it looks like Able Squad on the outer side lost their OP. I see them running up from the garrison now. I didn't see anybody from OPBHB close. That must have been a grenade or a rocket. But they're kind of returning there now, but they are losing the cap currently. So that might have, like I said, it was going to take an OP going down to really crack the lid off of this, and it looks like they got it done.
As I go ahead and take a look right here at I can't say his name. Perks?
In the attic.
They're calling him out?
He's sitting in the house, I think.
Yep, I'm exactly on him, so he's watching that door right now.
Let's see, what level is he on? I can't find
The 3rd level. He's in the attic.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, the grenade goes, and
up there, Joe.
Perks is done. A great grenade by Joe.
Ooh, just a lot of body parts. So here we go. The cap. This looks like a cap going the way of OPBHB.
Definitely. So with about maybe 3 minutes and a half, you've got Sheep God, Steak Fries, and MaxiPad rushing the house right now. It could make all of the difference, as all they need to do is just get some cap weight in there.
Looks like Baker lost their OP too, so now they're down. We just saw it flash contested for a moment, but I think that's going to be a cap.
So with that cap, let's go ahead and take a look at the maps right now. With OPBHB still leaving their OPs right now. What's it looking over there? Did the squad leads automatically put it back up, or?
Well, Baker had lost theirs. I don't see any OPs currently, so I don't know if they haven't put them down yet, or if they're on cooldown or what, but still no OPs. And they're really looking at 38 seconds to start a cap here in order to have a chance to win.
As I'm in the house right now, where MaxiPad is definitely just chilling here right now. Just above him, Joe is right there. But MaxiPad in the right position right now. If he just stays here and just cheeses it the whole way, they're just playing the map, bro. That's really it. Infidel is starting to come into this house right here. Oh, MaxiPad completes it. No, he doesn't miss him. He just fucking annihilates him with a fucking rocket. Okay, kudos to Maxi.
It's his house.
This is Maxi's house.
Looks like they're about out of time. We start to see a little cap pressure, but it's not going to be enough to complete the capture in time.
I will note to Wix, since Wix is still somewhat new to the V18's format, this can go into overtime.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yes. So as long as the point is contested or isn't fully capped, by end of game regulation. Overtime is unlimited. It could go for like 30 minutes if needed. But you see,
Arma get it on here deep in the east side on a flank here in OP territory. Ooh, Joe found him.
I do want to lock on right here with Night Soul. Night Soul is in the house with Chips, but Chips is making a huge difference right now because he is in the cap right now for his team. He's playing it smart right now. He's playing it very smart. NCK gets taken down by Knight. Let's see if basically Zach does anything on this point right here. Otters, they were capping, but 33 seconds for regulation. This will probably go into overtime if they do not. If they kill Chips, then the point will go in favor of Otters. As I switch over to my view, you guys can see the timer on the top right. OPBHB doing a good job of retaking the point as they have more cap weight. But we'll see how it goes. 3 seconds. So it's in overtime, but OPBHB looks like they got it.
4 ticks, that's it.
So that is game for round one of the best of 3 here. If you take a look at the screen right there, OP Beastly Panda with 31 kills to end this, BHB Wisconsin with 28, and BHB Director Burgu with 27. Right behind them is Chris JT with 25 of Otters, but I mean, OPBHB, bro, like, what are your thoughts of just what happened here?
Yeah, to me, it kind of seemed like OPBHB knew exactly what they had to do to cap the point. It really just looked like they were holding their position, waiting for the end of the game, and then their plan was to cap it and not have to hold it very long.
Right.
Because the way they were playing just seemed to kind of change. They seemed to push a little more once it got into like the last 5 minutes, and they got that cap off with 3 minutes remaining, and then just held on it. It kind of seemed to me like their plan was to cap it late and not have to hold it. I guess maybe they thought it would be something they could cap, but not easy to hold, and they wanted to make sure they just held it at the most important part of the game, which of course is the end.
Right. OPBHB definitely having map control in my opinion, but I think Otter played it a little bit to their style. They definitely know this format. So with them stacking 3 guys throughout the game, they, you know, you're less 3 guys, but hey, you're controlling it. But in the end, you know, you gotta hold it. That's the name of the game. As we go ahead and wait to get as they map switch, we're just gonna go into a little intermission before round 2 starts, and I'll play a little music for you guys while you guys wait. And you're watching Hell Let Loose 18v18 with City and
Wix.
Yeah. And you know, thank you guys for chilling with us as we get into round 2 here. Go take a piss, go take a shit, whatever the fuck you want to do, while we wait for them to set up Roer River House for round 2. All right, guys. So I got a little something special for you. Wix actually was able to catch that knife kill. Wix, check one, check one.
Yeah.
So I actually downloaded the file here. Let's see if I could play it for you guys to see what did I name it? Oh, there you go. No.
We'll just call it the play of the round. Did it have a significant impact on the outcome? I don't know, but it's not all the time that you see a nice smoky melee trade kill in a Hell Let Loose game.
Oh no. What happened to it? Oh shit. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me try that one again. As I play that. Apologies. Let's go on media source. Bada bing, bada boom. So yeah, as I was on my camera, Wix actually caught this. So let's see. Hopefully you guys can hear it. I don't think I've ever seen that as it's going to. Actually, let me loop that one for you guys as it's going. So I've actually never seen something like this before, where especially in 18s, two guys killing each other and trading with a knife kill.
It just really shows the level of honor and respect from both teams for them to recognize that it was a situation that really demanded the 1v1 melee fight in the smoke. And both fighters acknowledged that the time and place that they were placed in history demanded this of them. there was really no other way that they could settle, any kind of dispute at that proximity, at that time and place on Earth. And it just shows the level of respect each player has and each team has for the other.
Hopefully, the matches, this will be round 2 of this match, but I just wanted to chime in and let you guys see that for a little bit. But we'll go ahead and go back to the music as everybody is setting up here. Let's see. Let me just double check. Looks like everybody's set up. Chips is making his Gary's right now. So yeah, you guys could go ahead and clip that, and we'll be right back with you guys in a second. What happened to it? Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me try that one again. As I play that, apologies. Let's go on media source. Bada bing, bada boom. So yeah, as I was on my camera, Wix actually caught this. Let's see. Hopefully you guys can hear it. I don't think I've ever seen that as it's going to. Actually, let me move that one for you guys as it's going. So I've actually never seen something like this before, where especially in 18s, two guys killing each other and trading with a knife kill.
It just really shows the.
And there you have it. We've got everything set up for the second round here. Wix, man, we got a game.
Yeah, we just were in the locker rooms for both teams. They're in there sharpening knives and shovels. So we'll see if memes abound in round 2.
They've got their pep talk going on. They've sharpened the knives and the felt. Is it called feldspatting?
Feldspaten, yes.
There you go. So OPBHB on the allies this time, and Otter OTTR on Axis this time for this match. The in-game time will start at 1:10. But Wix, you noticed something with the rosters.
Yeah, well, I was looking. The actual wielder of the Feldspaten in the Smoky Melee trade kill incident appears to have been subbed out. I don't see him on the OP side. Road Thunder, I believe was his name, unless
Yes.
he changed his Steam name. I'm not seeing him over there.
I'm sure they subbed out because going to Steam and all that shit is it's too much work. But
And
subs,
I think I figured out actually who came in because
Yeah.
Strikeout was in Twitch chat during round 1, appears now to be in the starting lineup for round 2.
Okay, so both teams making legal subs, and you can't sub. I don't think you could sub within a game unless, I mean, you could get kicked and then come back in, but with subs, it's totally fine. I mean, 18v18, you're within a community and you have a bunch of people that want to play. So Strikeout coming in, Thunder's out. Maybe he was like, one knife kill, I'm good.
Yeah, he was in there. He did his job. You know, like enforcers in hockey, sometimes they go in, they get in a fight, they get everybody riled up, but they're not playing in the third period of a tied game, right? So they got the Feldspot and Goon out, and they brought Strikeout in, the sniper.
It's weird how they make eye contact.
So they're definitely going for the win here, round 2.
Wix, could I get you on the garrisons for Otter right here to just
like every rookie
check out the guys at the garrisons? So Wix is streaming on the Otter side as we go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups for both teams right here. Surprisingly, not a lot of rockets going on, but we've got 35 seconds to go until official round 2 match starts. So both teams have they've got the neutral in position, and we'll go ahead and follow. On the left side, we'll be following OPBHB. On the right side, Wix will be following Otter.
Alright, are we going?
Are we winning yet?
And
Are we winning it? I get hit a proximity check.
we better win this one. We don't have to play him again then.
All right, looks like they're off.
So official match start has gone. If you go ahead and take a look at the main screen right here, we should be doing very well for ourselves, but we'll go ahead and go dual camera for this one as I follow these guys to the point. Damn, it already looks like MG fire is actually suppressing pretty well.
Yeah, they had a machine gunner stop pretty quick after getting off the garrison and start firing as they're running in. The rockets coming out from Little Split Hagrid on the Otter side.
I'm going to go ahead and lock on to Don Vice here as he pushes up. He is playing Assault. Oh, and he... Don Vice, my words exactly with that one. But Don Vice getting wrecked as he was caught holding a grenade.
So we see the different strategy from the last round when OP kind of hung back. There's definitely a group of Otter players here trying to get to the house. All of them were cut down.
Right.
Almost an entire squad there. But they were going for the house. They want to be in that house. They are not outdoorsy people, it seems.
They definitely are trying to stay away from the trees if possible. At least this north side. But just on my screen, as I was about to say his name, Beastly goes down. But Otter doing a good job with these like long range frags. Maybe the car plays a difference with this.
Could be. It looks like Hagrid is out of Panzerstrike rounds and has resorted to actually using his primary.
Hagrid, infamous for his very nice rockets here, as Don Vice starts to push up to the house right here, as I'm following him.
Hagrid cut down. Hope Vin has switched off a medic. The more traditional rifleman role, not favoring the M1 carbine or the M1911.
Nobody wants to see that. We want to see the medic. So already looking at the stat sheet right here, Aragon with 5, BHB Joe with 2, and Knight Solitaire with a 2 right now. So OPBHB actually getting some frags within their camp, but it's too early to tell. The official time, let me see, as I switch to my my screen right here, we've got 27 minutes, a very long time. It does look like OPBHB have control of this this point right here. We'll go ahead and take a look at the very top view right here, as OPBHB, they've got a very nice line going down. So a little bit covered everywhere. Let's take a look at the OP situation. Wix.
Yeah, on our side, on my side, it looks pretty similar. We have the 2 OPs on the very north side, close to the hard point, and we have one kind of dedicated to that south hill. It looks like Charlie Grott lost theirs when the cap came, and maybe he died. Bad timing there, but he's looking to reestablish his. The other 2 close up there to Roer River House.
Yeah, it's looking from my map, we've got Bravo Squad on the very north side. Charlie Squad is working that middle side, and Alpha is working the bottom side. So Infidel Squad being very aggressive as they're pushing that high ground on the south side right there. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and keep an eye on the south side and see how they do. Maybe Wix, you could take a look at the that north side to keep track on how
Sure.
Otter loves that real estate up there.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, they do have somebody in the house. They do have somebody. Major basically in the corner.
Yep.
Looks like he's the only one right now holding the angle towards the stairs on the middle floor of the house, trying to affect that cap.
On the south side right here, Grot popping off, taking down OPBHB's squad lead and Night Solitaire. So they're definitely pushing slowly but surely on this south side right here. As much as Infidel Squad has pushed up, Grot Squad is giving them the run for their money right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the middle side. Otter is choosing not to commit too much people actually on the middle side, man. Like I'm not too sure. I'm not a tactician at all, but you know, I would at least want more than 2 people covering that middle side at least.
Yeah, I mean, you see it from OPBHB. They're a well-practiced 49s team where you're going to have those big, long front lines. They're used to playing that way. They're very good at it. And that's what you see on their side.
Right.
It looks like it's a different strategy. I'm not saying that Otter's not capable of that.
Yeah.
But it does seem, just from their OP lineup, like they're trying to focus really hard, more on the hard point to get people into that house and keep that extra cap strength going. And really just contest on the south side on the high hill and not really worry about forming a cohesive line.
Oh yeah. Actually on the south side, Crew has bypassed all of Grot's squad. I'm not sure how close he is to Otter's OP, but he's being a goat in climbing these rocks right now. What do you got over there?
Watching Steak Fries guy, he's kind of ahead of the rest of his squad here, pushing forward along the south hill between the house and the river, trying to make some progress. Maybe get a grenade on an OP, taking down like 50 ninjas on the MG. Doesn't see Joe right in front of him. Somebody saw him, took care of him.
On the south side, this battle is kind of heating up as Infidel's OP. You've got Chris JT really pushing the south side as Alirin and Director are trying to see where they're coming from. Crew actually making his way a little bit closer, so both sides are actually doing the most right now. Chris JT does go down by Night Solitaire.
A little bit of a disadvantage with the choice of weapon. Chris JT had the Car 98, got one shot off, missed, had to action the rifle to get the next round in, while Knight with the M1 Garand just pop, only got to hit him once, and Chris JT went down.
Knight catching Grot, not proning in the right situation right there, but Busy the Demon suppressing Knight, trying to see where he's at right now. Crew actually goes down by Chuck Cuckham, and I will note, well, Chuck was up there, but if we go ahead and go to the main view right here, we've got about 21 minutes left. A lot of time right now at the very top view right here. OPBHB having almost full control of that middle side. I will say that Aragon is our top leader right now, with Joe from BHB right behind him, and Beastly Panda. Beastly Panda is one to watch, at least on my side. Chris JT with 8 kills as well. Wicks.
Yeah, Don Weiss looks like he's trying to get up there on the leaderboard. He's taken over the house to the east of the hard point and is just shooting down the hill. I think he's got 3 or 4 kills at least from this position on the second floor of this broken house before he goes down. Looks like Hagrid popped him. And we see a rocket into the house to make sure it's clear.
But with that, I will say that Chips is pretty close over there. Aragon and Blurg are in pretty good position, I would say. You know, just with map control, as I say that Aragon does go down. That middle side is like a little tricky in my opinion. I mean,
it's pretty open, so there's not really ground you can hold in the middle there. You kind of just got to shoot across the open field at the people on the other side of the trees.
I will
Not
tell
really
you
much
this.
else to do there.
Illyrian knows where Grot's OP is at, and as I am locked on to him, he is just gonna farm this OP. Let's see, is it? Why is it lagging? Stop lagging. Stop lagging. There you go. But yeah, man. OPBHB coming in strong with round 2. They did win round 1, so all they need to do is to take this one, and then Crew with the nice rocket taking out the OP.
And Shep, blissfully unaware.
So a little change of pace for Otter here, as they've kind of filled in that middle side. As we take a look at the very top view right here on my screen. Basically Zach, he's working up there on that middle side now, as maybe that north side kind of failed.
Yeah, here's something we didn't really see in the last round. OPBHB took out the outpost on the south side, and now they're pushing, just sprinting through the woods, going for the box out before they can reestablish the OP in the sector here. Not something we really saw in the last round, either by design or just because of the circumstance, but they're definitely going for it here. So we could see a bit of a box out here on the south side.
Right.
See if Fizzy Demon can work the MG42 here, laying half on a mountainside.
Strikeout taking down Sheep God right there, as Dark Times and Strikeout and Small Sweat try to work that middle side. Megadon JFK shot first, also right there. Keebs and Infidel, those are your middle and southern squads, I believe. I think Joe has the northern OP. But I mean, with 18 minutes left, you would kind of, this is where you can make mistakes. When it starts getting down to like the 10-minute, you kind of have to figure out what you're gonna have to do, because trying to get to the point, trying to, you got to take into account that you're gonna die a little bit and maybe lose your OP. But I mean, what are you seeing right now? What do you, in your opinion, what do you think Otter should do?
I think they gotta make some progress here. I haven't seen a lot of ground gained. Obviously, they lost it in the south, but it seems like it's been mostly a stalemate here in the north. The line shifting a little bit back and forth. But if they don't get close to that house near the hard point, I don't see how they're going to turn this cap around, given how it is right now. So I don't know that they're doing the wrong things, but we need to see some gunfights won and some territory gained in order to get towards the hard point, because I think that's going to be really key to capping the point back.
Oh yeah, 100%. As this northern side, Chips, his guys are struggling a little bit. As I say that, Hagrid tries to rocket that side, but Chips actually taking down Don Weiss right there. It's a good frag from him, but without consequences, as maybe Wisconsin or Joe takes him out. I mean, I'm just looking at this north side. You've got Beastly. I do apologize for the sound in the background. I've got family over, so you know, it's the weekend. I appreciate you guys tuning in with me and Wix, and you know, um, if you guys like the shit that we do, you know, just DM me and be like, yo, we want more Wix. And then Wix is always a very nice guy, and um, he has a lot of hella loose knowledge. A lot of hours played, right, Wix?
One or two.
One
At
or two.
least. Yeah.
One or two, but Wix does not see Chips get taken out by Joe, so we got some squad lead on squad lead action right here. We've got Guardsman as an MG on this north side right here, but nothing too much going on. It does look like Cat Progress has gone back to OPBHB. I mean, as we're looking at the same person right here.
Are we okay?
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and stick at the top view on the south side right here. What do you think? What do you
Well, I just glanced over at the top kills, and I see. Oh well, it just changed. It just updated. So now there's 8 OPBHB in the top 10, and 2 on the Otter side. Chris JT, and well, he was on here. Chuck Cuckham are the only 2 from Otter. So just based on that, you could probably make an educated guess that OPBHB is winning the frags right now.
Oh yeah.
And if you look at the territory, you kind of validates the same idea that Otter's really struggling to gain any territory from this side. They look like they've spread out their OPs, so you do see, unlike before, you do see a little bit more of a continuous line going. So I don't know if
both looking at the maps right now, OPBHB is pretty much spread out evenly. Sorry to cut you off there, Wix, but how's it looking on your side?
Yeah, they seem to have spread out a little more. It looks like the Southern squad has really gotten a little bit of the territory back that they lost when the OP went down. The OP's got to move up a little bit still, but I don't know if this is a shift in strategy or if just dictated by, you know, where they've been able to make progress. But A and B that used to be so tightly coiled up there by east of Roer River House, the hard point, have spread out. I don't know that it's been effective so far because I still don't see a lot of progress, but you know, they're fighting it out. They haven't given up. There's still a few minutes left for them to get back in this fight.
Oh yeah. As we go ahead and switch over to my map right here, you can kind of see from the blue and red dots on what OPBHB is trying to establish. They're definitely trying to hold their line and you know, prevent anybody from breaking through and getting around and behind OPBHB, as the OPs really matter in this format. So but looking at the top frags right now, man, Aragon with 17, Beastly Panda, he was our top frag last game, right?
Yeah, he was.
He's with 17 as well, and Director Burgu with 15. So Otter kind of, as you were saying earlier, they're not winning as much of these gunfights, but they've still got some pretty good ground right here. They just need to win a little bit more gunfights, in my opinion.
Yeah, they got to try something to. It looks like their strategy a lot of times has been to get people in that house. They haven't really gotten that close, except very early on. They had a couple people run up to it, but since then they haven't really gotten close to those houses on the hard point. That seemed to be a big part of their strategy, so I assume they're going to keep working at it. But that's something they need to get work on. It's tough though. There's a lot of open area around that house that you have to cross. It looks like I don't know which side or both sides are throwing smoke grenades, so we'll see if the shovels and bayonets come out. But
Right.
Right now, it's been guns and Panzerschrecks.
We've got a little thing going on as like 50 is hanging out the window right there on that south side. Grot has kind of made a little progress right there. He's coming from the south, coming down the hill to get a little closer. Let's see. We get in here.
Yeah, I'm watching Grot from behind it now. Really, Crew is passing him. They don't see each other, but they're kind of passing each other right now.
Right.
About 30 meters away, Crew up the hill a little bit. Might see him now that Grot's moving. Heard the shot and went down. What's Crew looking at?
Gonna take a look here at
It's like Grot hears Crew and he gets him.
Beastly Panda is working on that north side right now as he is tied with Aragon with 19. Bandaging up, but then this is basically like the meat grind area, as the point is technically more on the north side. He's just staying patient. He's waiting for Otter to come, and I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? If you already have the point, all you gotta do is hold it. Everything else is just style points, right?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean you gotta sit still, but there's no real urgency to be taking any risks, having to run across fields, when you have the hard point. Why would you, take yourself out of the play if you don't have to?
Oh yeah.
The initiative or the onus is really all on Otter to make a move and make progress.
Yes.
And so OPBHB can afford to just wait. Grot looks like he was making some progress towards maybe some OPBHB spawns, but he gets cut down.
So OPBHB doing a very good job right now as we come down to the 9-minute mark here, and I gotta give credit to Otter that they've been pushing this whole game, but OPBHB I think they're just outplaying them right now.
Yeah, they're winning the fights for sure.
Yeah. But with this, if OPBHB wins this match, then they advance to the semis, as these are the quarterfinals. So I'm not sure who they play next if they win. But Otter could pull something out of their booties, and they could come back with this. I mean, this north side is pretty good. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and follow basically Zach. I've got basically Zach and Chips on the north side, both squad leads, so they're gonna come for the hard point right here as time is coming down. What do you see at the house right now?
Definitely some OPBHB presence in and around the house. I think they realize it's important. Like 50 ninjas shooting a machine gun out the window. And down the hill towards the river, towards where you're watching, they got a couple more guys. So they know that this north side is really the best access to the house, and it looks like they're kind of defending it appropriately. Perks making a little bit of progress. I don't know if he's going to see strikeout right here. He does. Is he going to get the MG in the window? He's peeking. Doesn't look up at the window for some reason. Machine gun's been there for a long time. I'm surprised he wasn't aware of it. Now he definitely is.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna do the most dangerous thing and hell let loose and try to throw a grenade through the window and it bounced back at him. Run away.
Oh my god.
Out of there. Is he gonna try again? Oh, he got killed that time.
He does get wrecked. I've got right here Pope Vin having a very good frag on Sheep God. Steak Fries probably sees him. Chips just spawning in a new one. I don't know if that's a smoke. Yep, that's a smoke. That's been tossed.
Most dangerous thing you can do in Hell Let Loose is try to throw a grenade through a window. You never know
yeah.
what's going to happen.
It never works out for me, I'll tell you that.
1 out of 10 for me. That being 1 time it goes in the window, 8 times I die, and 9 times I actually run away and survive. Ooh, nice shot by Nick. And NCK. Yeah, it looks like we're seeing a lot more smokes around the house than we did before. I know satchels aren't allowed, but it seems like that'd be what you'd want to do, is just clear out that house and take it over, but it's not that easy in this format. You have to go room to room once you get in that house.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Really, on this point, getting in that house is a bit of a task in and of itself. NCK now trying to crawl up to this wall. A lot of smoke around here, but he knows that they're close on the other side. And like 50 Ninjas is still in this window. He's been shooting a lot from there. There's been an MG in that window for a long time. I don't think he's been alive this whole time, but I'm surprised that nobody just kind of peeked around there and popped him.
I've got a Chuck Cookham going down to crew, as he actually made his way very, very close to Infidel's OP right here on the south side. Grot, I don't know, when do you call that southern side to just kind of come all the way down and stack? Because if you call them, you're vulnerable to, you know, the other southern side wrapping around on you.
I think you got to try something at this point. I mean, Grot and his squad have been fighting up there. They've made some progress. They've been pushed back. It's gone back and forth. But, you know, if you can stack your guys into this house, you know, the house itself can be pretty defendable with satchels being out of the game.
Right.
So I don't know that would be successful, but it might be worth a try. I mean, we're looking at what, 4 minutes and change left.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's the play. Maybe you stack it up and just throw bodies at it until you can get that house. They got to try. They got to keep trying. I mean, they haven't given up. They're still fighting. They're throwing more smokes than they did before. It looks like that was an intentional change. But you know, on the other side of that smoke, you got to be able to make some shots. And I just don't know that in the aggregate if that's happening.
Oh yeah, it does look like Grot and basically Zat have moved towards that middle side right there. I'm not sure if Infidel Squad has rotated as well. So we go in the dual cam. I will go ahead and keep track of this north side. Could you take a look at that middle side for me? See what's
looking
going
at the
on.
middle area around the house here. Still have a little bit of OP BHB presence in the house. It's kind of quiet all of a sudden. Did we lose some spawns? No.
Yeah, it's
A little bit of cap progress actually for Otter right now coming in.
yes, and
That's been pushed back now.
this match is able to go into overtime. So 3 minutes left in the match right here, as I look at Koss and Arma get it on. But look at the cap progress. So Otter is stacking the actual point right here. If we take a look at
there is nobody from Otter in the hard point right now. Actually,
right,
they had one person that close, but they died.
but they're still capping it for some reason. They don't have anybody in
They
the
are
hard cap.
capping it.
Something that can prevent this is if OPBHB send their guys on that little corner of that house right there. And I don't know what I'm seeing here. Like, is Otter busting a OPBHB move? They're
OPBH was an OP. There's nobody in the hard point. I don't understand how one side.
no, they're all around it. They have nobody in the actual hard cap. Nobody in the actual hard cap.
Looks like there's 2 from Otter now in the hard cap.
and that can make all of the difference, especially within this. You see Chips and Nick, as I'm looking from the Otter side. Pope Vin is about to pull up right here. Maxi pad, very, very clutch right there. Aliran on the very northern side.
Still a few OPBHB guys in the house that I think if they're going to make this cap go the whole way, they have to clear out. Like 50 Ninjas in the top. who is it that's down here? Don Weiss laying in the rocking chair inside the southeast corner of the house.
Could you take a look at basically Zach right now? Because he is pushing down onto Keeb's OP. He has taken out one OP, so this is very crucial. Keebs, and then you also have, let's see, Infidel. But MaxiPad is making all of the difference right now with this this little cap right now. We got 53 seconds left. The cap is neutral. It's starting to go. OPBHB just needs to hold this for the next 40 seconds. But basically Zach, he's wiping out the guys right now. If Nick is able to get to that little corner of the house on the left side of the screen, as he's not doing, he's going into the house. He does get wiped. But Don Weiss doing God's work right now.
They might be in the back door.
As he's actually in the corner of the map right there. He's in the cap circle. So Don Weiss is proving that it works. Oh, contesting. 8 seconds, 7. They need to get something in. 3, 2, 1. That's game.
I think that's it.
That is game.
We did see a good push there at the end. They made a little bit of progress. The wraparound from the squad on the top of the hill, that was really well timed. It just didn't really come together. They came real close though. After 30 minutes of kind of being on the back foot, that's you like to see that. They didn't give up. They were in it to the end. They were still able to make something happen, even if in the end they came a little bit short.
Yes. So with that being said, OPBHB, they do take the quarterfinals for this tournament of the HLLWI 18 versus 18 Winter Invitational. They beat Otter, as Otter will go down to the lower bracket to see where they place in the tournament. They still have games to play, but OPBHB advancing, and we'll see what goes from there. Yesterday was the wild card. OPBHB being the second seed, so yesterday they didn't need to play. So but Otter beating Merc yesterday convincingly with that, and I think that I mean OPBHB just came in to do it. It was kind of odd the first game, like we were talking about earlier off air. I mean, with the two series, what do you think?
I think they were both pretty close. Like I said, I think in that first one, OP may have had the strategy to kind of cap late so they don't have to defend it. In the second one, they took it and just held it. And
Right.
I mean, I glanced at the end. I think the score rolled over, but I think it was 9-10. Tops and kills were OPBHB. That's a lot to have to overcome. I mean, the terrain, the side and all that stuff, and having access to the Axis weapons can overcome a lot. But if you're not winning your gunfights, you're going to struggle to get that territory, and that's going to be what's going to do you in that way. So they were both pretty close. We had a little bit of drama at the end, I think, in both of them. But in the end, I think OPBHB was the better team.
Yes, and just to wrap things up, I would like to say thank you very much to Wix, and I hope you guys like this dual camera. Wix did a very good job of just doing this last second for me, and if you guys want to see this next week, who knows, maybe we could get another match next week. But as the tournament goes on, I'll try to pick up as much games as I can. It just depends on the teams providing the times and all that stuff in their map bans. But Wix, I just want to say thank you, brother.
Thank you, City. This was fun. Thanks for having me.
So I want to thank HLLWI 18's Orgas for setting this up, and OPBHB, GG's to you as they get the dub, and Otter, you guys still got games to play, but GG's to you guys. You guys did very well, in my opinion. I'm very familiar with 79th as when they were in the other clan name. But thank you guys for watching, and tomorrow I actually have a HLLWI seasonal game tomorrow. So if you guys could tune in, it will sorry if I can English. It will be actually on Hill 400, as I will be casting from the golf side, golf versus 116 in the HLLWI seasonal playoffs. So yeah, tune in tomorrow if you guys have some time. Wix, any last words?
No, I just reiterate, check out City tomorrow, and everybody have a good night.
Also, good luck to my boys from GXV with their match tomorrow versus the Circle in their scrimmage. And that'll be it. You guys have a good weekend, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.